Namaste. Welcome to shylaji.com. I am Shaila Vasunath. Today I will be doing ra, half ra. It is also called in Hindi as ref. Okay, R-E-F. Ref. It is called in Hindi. Previous video when I had done all half letter words, I didn't give any half letter for ra. I told you in my next video, I will tell you exactly how it is. Actually, ra, if you see, it has got two forms of ra. In that one form today I am doing, another form I will be doing it in the other video, because I don't want to confuse you too much with a lot of matras and forms and symbols and all that. So I'll take you step by step. Before I go to the half letter words, you should also know this one, so that half letter words will come, you will be able to understand it. So I have given each row has got a rule. So please watch the video till the end so that you will understand it, what it is. What I am explaining, please follow it. Here I have not given the meanings, but I will tell you orally. If you have a notebook, you can make a note of it. Otherwise, you just keep it in your memory. Or you can watch my video again and again to remember the meanings. Now, I have written here half ra. That means it is a consonant which doesn't have a vowel in it. That is called ref. Re and fa. Ref. It has a symbol this way. Now if you see, this is the line, and above the line it is like this, like a hook. For E matra in vowels you will have seen a hook kind. Same way it will come over here, but that is a vowel. And this is a consonant. A consonant which doesn't have a vowel in it. That time it will have this kind of a is sound. Okay. So that all other letters have got half sound. That is half matra. For example, you have ka which is like this. Then you have ka which is like this. All that I had taught you before. But this ra, if you see, it doesn't have a matra in it, so it is half, and it will carry over like this. Now let me explain to you. Row wise I will be explaining to you. Earlier I used to do the line wise. Now I will be doing each row. I will be doing it for you, and in that I will tell you, because each row has got its own rules. Now the first one what I am taking is, if you see this one, you will be wondering how will you pronounce it. Now if you see, I will just split and show you here. This is the plus okay. It is the plus r. Okay, that r will be only r sound, and ma. Now when it is coming this way, this one is a half sound. You know very well. Down you have a halant. This line is called halant, which will be considered as half sound. But for ra we don't have, I said in the beginning itself. So what we would do, it is the and ra half sound. No? So a will not come. R sound and ma. Okay? Ma, because half sound only we give in the end always. You know that. When I taught you 2-letter words or 3-letter words or 4-letter words, I told you at the end when there is no matra, it will be only half sound. Now, if you see here, it is sound only. It is not ra, it is ir. So how do you pronounce this? Dharma. 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 So the ra is coming over here. So what happens? This will cut off and it will go over here. The sound. So what I am coming to tell you is the ir sound or the r sound, that is the ref. This hook is called ref. This hook is called ref in Hindi. Now that sound of this ra comes between the two consonants. First rule you remember, the ra, that is the half ra sound, comes between two consonants, in between. At that time, when it comes between two consonants, the ra sound, that half ra sound, takes the help of the next consonant support. So it will hang on the next consonant. So I hope you have understood. So I've just given you one example over here. It is followed by that. So two consonants, two main consonants which have matras in it. This has got a matra. This also has got a matra. Now between these two matras, this ra had come. Now it is that sound which it will not come. Now immediately you cannot think this ra sound will come here. It is wrong. It should not come over this. Instead, after this letter only this sound is coming. So it will, this letter as it is half sound, it doesn't have anybody's support. So what it will do, it will take the support of another consonant which has got a symbol or a vowel in it. Now this letter is a consonant which has got a vowel in it. So this takes the support of a consonant. So it goes over that matra. So now this is how it is dharma. Now if you see, I have explained to you. Now you see the ir or the ma. So it is dharma. Irma. See how it's coming? Irma. So that irma only is this. Okay? Because it comes in between the two consonants, it takes over here. Now I hope you can understand and read it. Now this is su. And as I told you, the ra sound comes in this gap. Okay? So it is ir. Okay? And ya is there on top of that hook. So what it becomes? Yes, you, the ir sound here. Yeah. Surya. Okay, you understood now? Now it is the ir is here. So what happens? It takes over here. Because it has come here after the consonant, it takes over on this. Now the next one. Her. Her has got sh. After her there is a sh. In between these two the ra sound comes. So it takes over here. So her, ir, sh. Harsh. Harsh. Okay. H-A-R-S-H. Harsh. Now dharma. I will tell you the meaning. Dharma means religion. The next Surya is sun. Next harsh. Happy. Okay. Ha, irsha. So irsh. Irsh is here. So harsh. Okay. Happy. The next one is V-A-R-S-H. Varsh. Okay. Va, ir, sha, and on top of sha, ref. So it is varsh. Varsh means year. Okay. Y-E-A-R. Varsh. The next one is pa, ir, va. It is parva. Parva means festival. Okay. Parva. Parva. Parva means festival. The next one is sa, ir, pa. It is sarpa. Sarpa means snake. Sarpa, snake. See everywhere that R is there. The next one is, see here I have done all two letter words with a single consonant of a. I mean a single vowel of a. All these have got a in it. Now here you see three consonants are there. Three consonants. Now a, ir, pa. Now here the ra sound is coming. So a, ir, pa, ra. So it is a, ir, pa, na, half sound at the end I told you. So what is it? Arpan. Arpan. Okay. That irp. Irp. So it has come over here. So it is arpan. The next one is the. Here the hook has come means then definitely here only you will have the ra sound. So the, ir, sh, na. It becomes the, ir, sh, na. It becomes darshan. Okay, darshan means, arpan is to offer, to give something. Offer is arpan. Darshan is to visit. Generally we say, when we go to the temple, we have the darshan of the God. So that is darshan. The next one is na, ir, ta, ka. So it is nartak. Okay, nritya. You read it in Ri Matra. Nritya. Nartak. Nartak means the dancer. The next one is pa, ir, ya, ta, ka. Here it is ir sound. Here there is the ir matra. That is the ref is there. So it is par yatak. Okay. Par yatak. Par yatak. Par yatak. Okay. You see here. Pa, par. Then ya. Ta, ka. Ta, ka. Ka at the end doesn't have a a because it's half sound. So par yatak. So it's very simple if you understand the concept. Paryatak is tourist. What big letter it is there also. It is very, very simple if you understand the concept and read it. The rule what I am saying, if you follow, it's easy. Now see here. A, ka, ir, sha, ka. So ir is in between here because the hook is here. So a, kar, shak. A, kar, shak. So here the ir sound, no, so it gives a pause. So, but a very less sound will be given. Minimum sound. The spacing of the timing of the sound. Akarshak. So it is akarshak means attraction. The next one is it is come from this word only. Da. Here sh is there. Ir sound. So definitely here is ra. That's half sound. Dar. Sha. Nika. Darshanik. If you see here, see I am writing da, ra. Okay. Sha. I'll write it down. Nik. Darshanik. Darshanik. So Darshanik is philosopher. Now the next one here. Now here I would like to tell you another rule. What it is till here you add only the a matra coming in the words. Otherwise these all will be half sounds. So they are full consonants with a matra in it. Now here if you see, this has got e matra. This has got e. This has got e. So this has got a. This has got a. This has got a. So that means the letter has got another matra other than a. Now here if you see ga is there. Always I have told that rule is the same. In between there will be between two consonants the r sound will come. Now you will be wondering, there is me. This is ga and me. Now in between there is a r sound. So how will you take it? Now what you will do is, you will take this r always takes the support of the followed consonant. Now you should not put that ir sound here. You should take it to the matra which has come. So the matra ends here, the hook will come there. The matra where it ends, it will take the hook there. So that is ga, ir, me. They will write in two ways. Both are accepted. If you see, you write garmi. This way also it is accepted. This way also it is accepted. When we teach children, we teach it this way, but we write it this way. Actually, this is correct, but we do it in both ways. So this is ga, ir, me. Garmi. So at that time the E matra has come and the hook has come after that. After the E matra it has joined there. It will come only on the last ending part of that. Now here if you see, Garmi means, you know, we will say no, it's so hot. Yeah, Garmi. Garmi is hot. The next one is Mu. Ta is there. E matra. Now this is E. Small e. So what happened? I have given it at this place. Because mu, ir, ti. So where it comes? Here. So it is murti. So murti. Murti, statue. Now see a big word. Okay. It is V. Okay. You know V. You'll be wondering what is this? You should not, because last video I had done the half letter words. The words which don't have a standing line, it will have a halant down. I had given it in the previous video. So now if you see, this is the, below that there is a stroke, that is called halanta. So it is half sound. So it is id or d. Okay. This is ya and this is thi. Now how to pronounce it? Now see here. First is V. This is half. Id or d. Then this is ya. Yeah, okay. Last one is T. But you have a hook here. So how are you going to pronounce it? So definitely it will be here. And T. Now you pronounce it Vidyarthi. Vidyarthi. Okay? This becomes half sound. Here in between these two it has come, it becomes half sound. Same like that you will be doing here also. E matra, so the hook comes here. So it becomes Vidyarthi. Now the next one. Ka, ya, la, ya. Here a matra is there. So remember when a matra is there, on this line only you will have this. Like how you write O. When you have O, you put here and you put the top stroke this way on O. So the ending one, what is there, there only you will have. So here, A is there. You cannot put it on this. You will not put on this, but you will put on the standing line which has come. On that only you will put this ir sound. So ka, ir, ya, la, ya. So it becomes, see here, ka, there is a ir there, kar, ya, la, ya, le. You know very well, le. Like bha, jai, I have taught you, like that, le. So karyale. Karyale means office. Okay, karyale is office. I think I didn't tell the meaning for this. Vidyarthi is student. Okay, Vidyarthi for masculine gender we say, for male student we say Vidyarthi. Now Karyale is office. Okay, Karyale is office. The next one is Kha, Cha. Kha, Cha. In between these two, Ra is there. So it is Karcha. Okay, Karcha. So Cha on top of that, here A matra. So it's standing here. Karcha. Kharcha means expense. Okay, expenses are called kharcha. The next one is va and sha. Va, sha. It becomes, and in between there is sound. So it is varsha. Varsha means rain. Here I have given varsh. See, just one matra difference, the meaning changes. Here it is varsh is Y-E-A-R here. Here it is varsha, that means rain. Now, I have taken, before I go to that, I'll come to this one. This is same like this, these words, just it is having a ang. You remember you have done? Yes. So it is sound, gha, ir, sha. Ir, sha. So, sangharsh. Sangharsh. Okay, sangharsh means struggle. Struggle is sangharsh. Now, finally, I'll come to this one. This is another rule which it has. For example, now if you see here, va is there, it, is, ya. How to pronounce it? Now remember, always when two or one or more half letters come, this sound carries over at the end. It will not come on any of the half letter. That means a letter which doesn't have matra will not take the sound. Remember? Now, for that, how you should understand is va. Now you maybe you guess it where that R sound will come. That R, the ref, is come at the end. Now, in this area, where will that R sound come? Where will it come? Now, see here. It comes here. Immediate after the consonant, here it comes. In this place, before it, before the half, it comes. But it will not carry this. This hook will not carry because they also are only half letters. They are helpless. So they too cannot support the heavy load on them. So what they do, they cannot take it. So what this ref does, it takes the support of the consonant which has a matra. So it goes over there. So it, instead of sitting in on these ones which are already very sadly sitting there, they cannot take over that burden. So from here that ray jumps over to the consonant which has got a vowel in it. Okay, a vowel is there in it, so it takes the support of the vowel. Now how do you pronounce that? It sounds very tough, no? Vat, okay, T. Okay, then yes, because they are all half sounds. Then yeah, actually yeah also is half sound, but that also. So how do you pronounce this? It is Vatsya. Vatsya. Okay, Vatsya. Vartsy. Var. So you have to say Vatsya. So that R which is coming here takes over there. I hope you have understood it. I hope it was very clear for you. Now the meaning for this is, I've given, for that alone I've given the meaning. Alveolar. Alveolar is nothing but the in your mouth part, few words you're pronouncing like sa, na. Which na I'm saying? Ta varg. In that ta row, you have the na which is there, no? In now this alveolar, like na, sa, ja, these letters all, which place you pronounce, that is called alveolar. That is inside of your teeth, the little upper part, there these sounds pronounced. So that part is called that, and that is called in Hindi, this word's meaning is that. Okay, so I gave that. It's a very tough one, you needn't know it, but I gave it just for an example. This word you needn't bother about, but then just to give the rule and how you should understand it, I have given here, and I have given you the meaning, and I have explained it to you. Otherwise, don't worry about that word. How will I pronounce it? No, not at all to worry. You bother about only these, because these are generally used words. I've taken a little common words which you will be using in your future lessons also, in your videos also I'll be using it. So these are the words. I hope you have understood. It's quite, I had to explain it a little lengthier so that you will clear all your doubts. Your mind will not have confused, it will not be confused for you. So I thought it will be easy for you to learn it, understand it. And I think everything is clear for you. If you have liked my video, if you have understood everything, please do like, share and subscribe my channel. And then click the bell icon for the latest videos. And namaste.